Pam Bustin was one of the greatest players in the history of UMass field hockey. As a defensive standout, Bustin led UMass to NCAA tournament appearances in each of her 4 seasons, including a trip to the national semifinals as a junior in '87. As a senior in 1988, she led UMass to a victory in the first ever Atlantic 10 championship. That year, Bustin was named a first-team All-American and a nominee for the Honda Broderick Award, given to the National Player of the Year. She later played on the U.S. national team from '88 through '96, where she played in numerous major international competitions, including the 1996 Atlanta Olympics.
UMass field hockey has a great tradition of excellence. And when I think of Pam, I think of her loyalty to the program and that she always says, positive and brings the best out of UMass. She is proud to be a UMasser. She's proud to be a member of UMass field hockey family. And I think she will always, bring that UMass pride and presence wherever she goes.
Bustin served as an assistant coach at Temple and Michigan State before earning her first collegiate head coaching job at Hofstra in 1997. She then moved on to Louisville as head coach, where over the course of her 13 seasons, she led the Cardinals to 6 conference championships and earned 3 Conference Coach of the Year honors. Most recently, Bustin became head coach at Duke, where in her first season of 2011, she was named ACC Coach of the Year and led her team to an NCAA second-round appearance. One of UMass's all-time greats in cross country and track and field, Bob Squeaky Horn, was a major part of the Red Men's success in the early and mid-1950s. Horn helped UMass to the Connecticut Valley, Yankee Conference, and New England championships during his time in uniform. He helped lead the Red Men to their first ever New England cross-country team championship in 1953, when, as a sophomore, he posted the second-best time on the team. In the 1954-55 season, Horn captained the cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track teams and set the school record in the indoor and outdoor 2-mile run. Then, as a senior in 55-56, Horn won the New England championship in the 2-mile steeplechase. That year, he was named the Daily Collegian's Athlete of the Year. Horn also won the Chester F. Bowen Jr. Outstanding Performance in Track Award in each of his 3 varsity years on campus. All told, he won 9 varsity letters, 3 each in cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track. Following his time at UMass, Horn joined the Army, where he was a combat leader during the Vietnam War. Horn also served as an aide to General Alexander Haig during Haig's term as NATO commander. He retired with the rank of colonel. The first athlete in the history of the UMass Aquatics program to receive a full scholarship, Greg Minton was a 3-year star on both the Minutemen swimming and water polo teams. As a swimming competitor, Minton broke school records in the 100-yard butterfly and the 100-yard backstroke. He also swam the anchor leg on the school record-setting 200-yard medley relay team at the 1995 Atlantic 10 Championships.
He'd come in with a different story every day, but always ready to work hard. Always ready. He could take the team on his back with his attitude, and even if he was down, he'd leave it in the locker room and come in and be ready to go. He's just a tremendous kid.
As a water polo standout, Minton was a key member of the 1994 and 95 UMass history-making squads. Each of those teams won the Eastern Championship and qualified for the NCAA Championships. The 95 squad posted a 28-7 overall mark and advanced to the NCAA Final Four, marking the first time in the sport's history that an Eastern school advanced to the national semifinals. A strong student in the classroom, Minton was a member of the 1994-95 UMass Athletic Director's Honor Roll. He received an honorary posthumous bachelor's degree in sport management, and in recognition of his accomplishments in the pool, his water polo number 6 was retired in a ceremony at Joseph Rogers Pool in April of 1996.
Greg was someone that I'll always remember, obviously, and I think he symbolized and typified what we're looking for in the UMass Aquatics family.
Marcel Shipp holds 9 different individual career records at UMass and is one of the most accomplished running backs in FCS history. The 3-time All-American is the career leading rusher in UMass football and also the history of the Atlantic 10, Yankee, and CAA conferences. His rushing total is 7th most in FCS history, and he also ranks 10th in career all-purpose yardage. Shipp is still UMass's career record holder in carries, total touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, points scored, all-purpose yardage, and all-purpose plays. He rushed for more than 200 yards in a game 7 times in his career, including 244 yards and 3 touchdowns in leading the Minutemen to their only national championship in 1998.
I coached a long, long time, and I never coached anybody that I liked any better, that was any better player, or any better person. I think that when your best football player is also a great person and your hardest worker, it makes any coach's job easy.
Certainly the greatest player I ever coached at University of Massachusetts, and one of the greatest players I've ever coached at any level, including the National Football League. You were truly beloved by your teammates, respected by all, just at another level from the coaches and anybody that ever came across you.
The 3-time first-team all-conference selection played for the Arizona Cardinals of the NFL from 2001 through 2007. He rushed for almost 2,200 yards and 11 touchdowns in his 6 NFL seasons. He's also spent time in the UFL, where he has led his team in rushing each season and helped the Las Vegas Locos to the 2009 UFL Championship. One of the greatest defensive players in UMass hockey history, Brian Sullivan was a 3-year standout on the ice from 1969 through 1972. As a senior in 71-72, Sullivan was named a first-team All-America selection, the first time a member of the Redmen had received that honor. That season, he served as team captain and helped lead the Redmen to the 1972 ECAC Division II championship. Sullivan was also selected MVP of that championship-winning team.
He was that quiet, unassuming type that was always there, that brought confidence not only to himself, but also to others around him. True inspiration and a true leader. In one newspaper article, they stated that he gave a Bobby Orr-like show, which kind of sums up how good a player he really was.
In his 64 career games as a defenseman, Sullivan scored 12 goals and added 32 assists over 3 seasons. During his All-American senior year, he netted 5 goals and tallied 11 assists. Following his college career, Sullivan played 1 season for the New England Blades of the Eastern Hockey League in 72-73, making him the first modern-day UMass hockey player to play professionally. Sullivan played several years in the semi-pro New England League, in which he played for the Braintree Hawks championship team.